It bounced back well. I think last night we had a lot of nervous energy. When I was watching it after, it's hard. I think a lot of guys were drained from nervousness. There's a lot on the line, knowing that sell crowds and things like that. And I think it took away from our game a little bit. And I think they were more settled in, had more focus tonight, and played a really good hockey game.
Talk about how important it was to come out and have a good start tonight to make sure that you guys were able to do what you wanted to do.
Well, I don't know if we had a good start. I think we had a good start. We had a couple, we went down 1-0. My wife told me today, when you guys go down, you don't seem to have as much luck. I think when any team goes down, they don't have as much luck. But our guys bounced back and did really well. Kyle Kukner, you'll have a chance to talk to him, had a really, really, really big weekend for us.
Coach, obviously, having Kyle as a freshman step in and score 4 goals for you in the weekend, talk about how important that is, considering you guys don't have that guaranteed goal scorer this year.
It was, and I think it was big for him. He's a good player. Got off to a really good start. That line, as points were climbing, they started getting a lot of attention. It became harder and harder. But it's always, you always look for players. Logan Piedla comes to mind. Logan Gainey comes to mind that play really well in big games, and so Kyle had success at the Desert Classic. He's had success here, and that that says a lot when a player that usually is a pretty good telltale for the future. I mean, Logan, right from his freshman year at the GLI with his hat trick, and then after that, I mean, he's gotten overtime winning goals, with some sort of regularity. So happy for Kyle, happy for all the players. Really happy for the seniors. For me, it's bittersweet always to you're basically in some ways saying goodbye, and some you have a really good relationship with, some you have a okay relationship with, but you love them all, and they did they've done an excellent job for Michigan Tech hockey and won a lot of games.
You guys split the weekend, end up being -1 in the goal differential for the overall trophy. How important is it with the bye week coming up to be able to right the ship after a rough Friday night?
We've won a lot of games recently. I don't know, we've lost maybe twice out of our last 12 or something like that since Christmas, and those are going to happen. We would love to have won Winter Carnival, and we got ourselves in a position if we could have got one more goal to send it to a shootout. I don't know how that would have been for us, but anyways, it was. I'm very happy for the players. Senior night's a big deal. Having a positive. I think the senior night festivities took a little bit off of the the sting of, it feels kind of like a win. So a successful weekend. So very happy for that.
With the upcoming bye week, do you plan on trying to give everybody a adequate rest for going into Mankato?
Yeah, we do, and we're just gonna focus. We'll get some skates in, and we're gonna focus on kind of relooking at everything we do, and trying to just sharpen up on some areas that we've neglected a little bit because of short weeks, and trying to give guys rest on Mondays off because of the travel we've done. So.
Tristan gets a goal for you. Thorny gets 2 assists. Talk about, as seniors, how important it is to have them chip in on senior night.
It's important to have them chip in on every night. This is I'm happy for them. They'll remember it. It'll be a big night for them. But I thought the whole lineup contributed well tonight. They battled hard. Bowling Green's a hard team. They have a lot of skill, and I think we kept their offensive opportunities manageable. And good shot by Swankler on the first goal, deflection with the goalie out on the second goal, and they earned their goals. They earned their goals all weekend. I think we gave them a few on Friday, just because we needed to play harder in those hard ice areas. And I thought guys played harder in those areas tonight.
Mankato's a more well-rounded team overall versus Bowling Green's more offensive first kind of take to the game. Is there anything in particular that you prefer, I guess?
I think they're both very good teams. I think that every game has its own identity. Obviously, always respect the job that Mike does, respect the job that Ty does, respect the job that all the coaches in our league do. There's no easy nights. I mean, there's a big battle going on right now for home ice with Ferris and Bemidji. It looks like there's a chance they'll be splitting on the weekend. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. So, but it's right now it's just playing games and trying to gain consistency and be ready to go for the playoffs.